Kedmil, you mooks! Welcome back to The Witcher 3. I am Dimsy, and mook means an incompetent or stupid person. Basically an asshole. It's a derogatory form, you know, just, a vulgar word. And it's supposed to mean, you stupid prick. And there I went, on a little tirade, being all worried and shit, that I hadn't said something that's gonna offend people. Like, it's weird, right? I've said far worse during this playthrough. And it's funny, I'm usually not the kind of person that really gives a fuck about, words. I look to actions in order to determine the character of a man or a woman. Words are just kind of meaningless. Like, who cares what somebody says? I know there's a lot of nasty things that you can say to other people and about other people and shit, but I don't know. As somebody who has experienced physical racism, I couldn't give less of a shit if somebody says something to me. Like, But if you do something to me, now but I don't know, I just don't want to say anything to, I don't know, I guess offend people, because I just don't have the fucking energy. I need to, sort my own life out, and I don't have the energy, the spare energy to spare, or to, invest in me dealing with people calling me, an asshole, or a racist, or a prick, or a bigot, or whatever, because I'm none of those things, and I don't have the energy to, like, sit there and just take it, like take all of the falsehoods. Because, when somebody says something untrue to you, you're like, could you please stop saying that? But if then people like continue saying it, then you're like, oh boy. I mean, the thing is, right, I know, it's the internet, I know. People are gonna say stuff, regardless if I say something offensive or not. But it turns out that I was wrong. Mook wasn't, a racial slur, so... I actually thought it was like a... something that you would say to Italians in order to degrade them. But then I just realized that, fuck no, it's something that, I guess, originated? Like, it was Italians who started saying it, I think. Not sure. But, yeah. Point is, much ado about nothing. Oh boy. Moving on to happier and more productive conversations, or topics rather. That fight with Detlef, I can't believe. I still can't. I just can't comprehend that I beat him on my first go. I spent an hour, about an hour, a little over an hour I think, trying to figure out the Toad Prince fight. That's right, an hour. I sat for an hour trying to, like, figure out, okay, how can I beat this guy? Because seriously, he was kicking my ass so hard, I was honestly just contemplating just typing in a cheat code and just killing him and just, be done with it, move on. Because my god, the Toad Prince was a nightmare. Like, seriously, he was. And, boom, I entered the Detlef boss fight and beat him in one go. And it's like, what? What?
Oh, pigs can fly.
Right, exactly, my good man. So yeah, the juxtaposition between those two fights are just, I don't know, baffling to me, baffling. But really, I mean, in contrast, it's really because Detlef wasn't one-shotting me. I mean, that's it. Whenever there's something that can one-shot me, I don't know. I don't like that kind of design just in general. I know that it's New Game Plus, but I don't know. It's... Hey, let me check what's up in here. This little alleyway here. I don't know. I just feel like nothing should ever one-shot you. Ever. It's just... It's too much. You want your game to be playable, for the love of fuck. And I feel like a lot of the games... A lot of the game design just kind of disappears if you get one shot, right? Because gone is the feedback that you get from, for example, getting hit. getting hit by an enemy is an indication that you're doing something wrong, and the game is telling you, is sending you a very clear and direct message that you should alter your gameplay, that you should pay attention to the patterns, you should maybe, I don't know, vary up your equipment a little bit to, you know, to compensate and, you know, make the fight easier. And here they are, the Bootblack and Regis. But I wasn't getting one shot by Deadloff, so it was all good.
I agree completely, young man. Lois is clearly more adhesive than loam.
Isn't that the truth? I noticed it myself. But clay? Now that's a real pickle to clean off.
Looks like the Bootblack and Regis are having a little bit of a banter. That's great.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings. I guess we're supposed to talk to the Bootblack. Then let's talk to the Bootblack.
Slithering. Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Oh man, this kid, he's got, you know, he's got the gift of the gab. Gob, shit, gob, the gift of the gob. God damn it, I fucked it up. I think I've inherited that from my father, by the way. I just need to I know I'm not gonna take any responsibility because I'm an asshole, and I stand by that. But it is something that I've inherited from my dad. He would like start telling a joke, and then if in the middle of the joke he'd be like, no, wait, how was the joke again? No. The guy went to this guy, I think, and he just loses the momentum of the joke, and it's like, oh, come on. The joke's not, you know, a joke needs to be told with, you know, comedic timing. It's important. Pacing is important to humor as well. In any case, how's business, kid?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information'll cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
I bet they look really inconspicuous and just ordinary, but if we can maybe get a location from the kid, where the beggars went to get the letters from, or get the letters, period.
Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. look around inside.
Aye, let's go. I concur. See you later, kid. Man. She sure knows how to talk. Where was this shelter now again? I guess just follow Regis.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bunning about.
Gentlemen, there's no need to raise your voices. Let's keep
Nothing doing.
Our
Something
call
reeks
is
around
exactly
here.
what you disturb. Your vagrants bring pestilence, take work from honest folk, and sponge off ducal relief.
My folk do not harm his soul. And they've nowhere else to go.
We don't give a flying fart.
Uh-huh. Looks like this L'Assommoir is having some unwanted guests. Let's see if we can boot them out of the shelter.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor, fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
I mean, I can sympathize. I know what they mean. We have, we've got a lot of beggars in Sweden, so...
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Bad idea.
That hurt.
Oh, come...
My spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
Oh god, this game. I was holding down, I guess L2 or the left trigger, and nothing was happening. He wasn't blocking, so I just got hit.
I'll break your guts around your spine.
Oh, for fuck, Geralt. Oh, the responsiveness, yo. Okay, thank God I don't have much health. Looks like I've got this.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the bootblack in Rue de Garl.
The bootblack. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I guess we can be honest with the guy.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Whoo! And now we know. The last target was none other than the Duchess, Anna Henrietta. I guess because she did not have compassion for her elder sister, Sienna.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Ah! Oh no. Do we get teleported right in front of her door now? Nah!
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
What will the morrow bring?
Mare la Chaise-Longue. Looks like I was pronouncing it right all this time. Woo! Mare la Chaise-Longue. Optional. Talk to Sienna, which we will do. And the two races are... I've still not done them. Ah!
The guard brings
Hold up.
our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
I guess I can take a little stroll up there. Now we know. Looks like Sienna aimed to kill her own sister all this time. Man.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast, I am in your debt. We all are.
Okay, this guy's weapon just disappeared. Huh. Okay, sure. No, I can't really sit here and condemn Sienna. I know, that's horrible. But I just... I don't know, I feel for her. I really do. I really do emphasize.
Trouble.
Empathize. Fuck. I don't know. I'm the elder of, I guess, of one. There's two siblings. Well, me and my little brother, and I'm the older one. And
the most fun you can have with your clothes.
I don't know. I'm a very jealous person myself. So if my kid brother would have had, you know, basically everything, and I would have been in Sienna's shoes and had nothing, I probably would have done the same as her. I know, that's horrible. But, I don't know, like I said, I mean, I'm a very jealous person, so... And I guess that makes me a bad person. Guilty as charged. What can I say, I am who I am. Which I know, that's not, that doesn't justify anything, nor does it explain my behavior, but... I don't know, I guess I've learned the hard way that life's not fair. Some people are born and they... I don't know, it's almost as if the universe hates them from the very moment they're brought into this world, and they are denied certain things that other people take for granted. Things that are valuable, that most people want. Well, it really does feel like some people were born, well, I don't know how to put it, I guess born shit. Some people were born shit simply to make the people who were born with everything, to make them just shine so much brighter, you know?
Geralt,
like, you know what I mean?
You from the start, you'd best the beast.
Yeah, you bet. Got you
Nice
back, man.
tune.
Got you back. But yeah, I basically feel like, you know, some people, the people who are born shit, right? They exist just so that when you put the shit people next to the amazing stars, the gems out there, the gems shine that much more brightly, right? And, you know, it's kind of unfair, and I mean, I know it sounds very pathetic when I put it like that, like some people are like born to this destiny and they're shackled to it and they're unable to move up or down in the world by their own volition, and they've lost agency. They did not that they've lost it, they've never had any agency to begin with. They were just born shit, and that's the role they have to contend with. And I know that's a very negative, you know, way of thinking about it, but I don't know, I can't... Personally, I can't help it myself. I've met a lot of people in my days. A lot of cunts who seem to get everything that I've always wanted to have, but...
This is Beauclair, not some flea-witted
yeah, I don't know.
province.
Probably the reason why I've really turned into quite the cynic over the years. That's... I don't know. Can't really help it. Hard to stay positive, hard to stay, you know, optimistic. Hard to stay yourself. When, you know, each day that passes, you just realize that, fuck me, the world's a shit place. I guess I'll just cut it here, and we'll finish up the next episode. Make sure that my videos don't go on for way too long. I'm kind of tired of that, to be honest. Yeah, that's that. I hope my little, philosophical rant or rambling there at the end didn't make people's heads cave in.
Dark secrets.
And if any of you did get an aneurysm, I'm very sorry. I apologize. In any case, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Va fail.